I know, man. It's great. Well, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Eddy Live. I'm here with my good man, Mayur Srivastava. Is that right? Yes. All right. Okay, good. I was practicing that.
And I'm feeling like I'm in some Hollywood studio or something.
Yeah, well,
it's all so much lights and beautiful. It's better.
We got to make it look good for you, man. Shoot, you're the man. We're really happy to have.
We all are men, actually.
We're really happy to have Mayur here. Mayur is the owner and founder, executive chef of Mayur Indian Kitchens that are all over Taiwan. I just opened number 10, right, in Taichung. And that is fantastic because I myself as a restaurant owner. There you go. Let's get a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Looking good.
Is this okay?
That's perfect. You're looking good, man. Looking good. So, man, I don't even know where to start. But before we do start, maybe you can introduce yourself because you know yourself more than I know you, I'm sure.
I think you already mentioned.
Everybody knows, but let's go.
First of all, I should mention that thank you very much
for my
calling me here. It's my pleasure to meet you. I think many years back I came here when I first saw you.
Okay.
And then I came here maybe 2 or 3 times, but you were not here. And
okay.
I had a good Mexican meal.
Great, thank you.
And thank you very much here again with the hot wings. And
yeah, my pleasure.
This place makes me feel like I'm in some Hollywood studio.
Well, with the Wednesday, we were just talking about I'm losing 20 seats, but what happened was originally Wednesdays, I don't know if it's Tianmu or what, it was really slow. Right, really, really slow. Mm-hmm. And I've always wanted to do something like this because with a restaurant, you get to meet great people. Mm-hmm. I love restaurant owners, first of all, but you get to meet entrepreneurs and CEOs and CFOs, right? Mm-hmm. And I always think when I'm chatting with them, they always have great stories to share. Mm-hmm. So I thought I'm going to pick the slow day. I'm going to set this up piece by piece, and then eventually this is what it became.
On a slow day, your restaurant is almost full.
Yeah.
And there are more than 10 people who are serving food right now, and it's your slow day. That's what you mean?
Well, yeah. Well, you know what, man? To be honest, it was very slow, and then eventually, I don't know if it was because of this or what, but it slowly started to get busy, and then now Wednesdays. Actually, this is actually kind of a slow Wednesday, but Wednesdays become pretty good, man. I don't know if it's because of this, but
no. I think it's good that I've seen. I'm here since the last 20 minutes. I can see people are smiling.
Yeah, good.
Your staff is doing it. I can see they are all busy. There are lots of paper going on and in. 2 more people in.
Yeah, 2 more people in. That's right.
So that's good for the business. I think, and you and your staff is doing a really good job.
Thanks, man.
And I think you should be proud of it. The only thing, actually, I should ask you that, what makes you feel like to start the YouTube channel and this.
So why? Yeah, you can ask me whatever you want. So I was just mentioning that I love cooking, right? Mm-hmm. But one of my favorite things about the restaurant is the people that you get to meet. So sometimes when you meet somebody, you have just really great conversation. You get to meet people from all over the world, from students to CEOs and CFOs and other restaurant owners, and kind of maybe some of the customers that come in, they own just massive companies, and when I chat with them, I just feel their story is something that I would love to share. Mm-hmm. And the idea originally comes from Joe Rogan's podcast. Okay. I love watching his podcast, and I love how he brings in different guests, just from all kinds of guests. And so that's what we thought. I thought, let's try that.
But it takes, sorry to interrupt you, but I think it takes a lot of efforts.
It does, my gosh, yeah.
Because I don't know if many people can see on the back, but you're just watching some mugs and something.
Yeah, that's right.
But this guy has spent a lot of money into that. And there are so many, more than 20 people's space he occupied with the equipments, and I think this is amazing that if he's following such things to follow his passion.
Thank you.
So I can believe that he's cooking and his passion for things he wants to do he really is giving his best. So I think I'm very impressed, first of all.
Right on, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So it is a passion, but it's also, I just feel when I meet people like yourself, Like, your story's fantastic.
Really?
I love it, man. I mean, we're all trying so hard to grow and to do what we're doing, and then we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. We open 2, we open 3, we close 1, we close 2, and then we see somebody like you who's like doing amazing.
No, I have closed restaurant as well.
It's amazing.
Maybe some people know that I have closed restaurant as well, but the only thing is, as you were saying, I don't feel that I have done something extraordinary or
oh my gosh,
the thing which you mentioned on the Facebook. Like I don't feel like I'm a legend or something like extraordinary person. I think it's just went through step by step in last 10 years. I think that's very normal.
I've also been doing it for over 10 years, and I'm still struggling with some problems, man. So anyways, I want the whole point of this is because I think you've done amazing, and I think people want to hear about you. So I know about you.
Okay.
So,
about me is I'm Mayur, and I'm doing some Indian restaurant here in Taiwan.
Not some. He's got like 10. So
I think legally and technically, yes, it is. But I think it took a lot of time, almost a decade, to started everything from the scratch, from a night market. Those people who knows me,
sure,
I think they understand that what we have gone through and how our team works, and this is how we deal with, like, for us this is very important that we always had this thing in our mind, as you are saying, like,
sure,
that many people are here since very, very long time, but actually there was no plan for doing so many restaurants. When I first had a small shop in a night market, I never had an idea that I would ever open many restaurants.
Like a chain, like a chain of restaurants,
so I wouldn't say it is like chain of restaurant, because I think every time when we does Mayur Indian Kitchen, we always go with the theme.
Okay.
We just go through what is happening around that area, and what things we want to introduce to the people, what kind of things we want to implement, because India is huge.
Okay,
and
sure.
We have a lot of variety of food.
Indian food is one of my favorites. It's Mexican, Indian. This is actually my top 2, man.
Food, all these cuisines, including Thai, Vietnamese,
Thai as well.
They have that spark on the tongue, and they have that mixture and blending of herbs and spices, with some chilies, and and that blends give it very unique taste. And I'm not saying that other food also have every cuisine, I think, has their own speciality and own culture, but these food has a blend of spices and herbs anyhow.
A really nice
when
special.
this comes with chili, this comes with a little bit of sourness with some sweet, so this makes it a very unique taste for the people. And those who does not much understand about different cuisines, when they try this food, they feel something very special, just like that. Agree.
I love it. I love Indian food. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody that's watching us on Facebook, you're going to jump over to YouTube, because we're going to do this all on YouTube, and you're going to love it. We're going to have a great show. We're going to go live. We're live right now. So if you're on Facebook right now, go to www.eddy.live, and we're going to catch the rest of the show. I'll see you guys on YouTube, yeah? All right. Okay, perfect. So let's grab the first one, brother.
Sure.
So before we start, I mean, I know you love spices as much as I do, but we start the first round is very, very basic.
Yeah, sure.
And this is just a basic buffalo wing, man.
Okay.
So we do is we start from this side to this side.
Okay.
You take the top, the bottom, whatever you like, and I'll eat the other one, man.
Can I just use my hand?
You can use it, of course, man. That's what we do. I mean, you don't know, for sure.
Because I think
it gets
we are
sloppy,
known for
man.
eating with Indian.
This is good. No. We do this. Every time I go to an Indian restaurant all over the world, I always eat with my hand too, right? Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, "Wow, you eat with your hand too?" And I go, "Mexican, man. We eat with our hands too." So yeah.
Nice.
So this is just the basic.
lot of kind of chicken wings with different sauces.
We do. On Wednesdays, wings are half price. So that was the reason we started to do the show on a Wednesday. And
That's good.
And it's been good. It's been good because Wednesday used to be quite slow, and then it's not bad. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I love Indian food, brother. I love it. So, I have to ask you the first question would be, what brought you here originally to Taiwan?
I think it's a
long story, yeah.
Yeah, it's because I used to work here for a restaurant. And
Okay. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
And someone told me about the jobs in a 5-star hotel in Taiwan.
Okay.
And then I applied for it, and I got another job in Canada, and I was about to leave for Vancouver. And
oh, that's nice.
At that time, the situation happened like I met some of the chefs. He was from Germany. I don't know if he's listening to me right now.
Yeah,
his name was. I think I can mention his name. He's not here anymore. His name was Christian Rose. And he was a German chef who actually took my interview and my taste of my it was a test of my food, and that's what he made him impress, and he asked me to stay here and work for the company, and that's why I stayed here, and I just said no to the job in
Canada.
Vancouver, Canada. And
have you been there before to Canada?
No, I never been before because I wanted to go there. Yes, that was a plan actually, that I wanted to go and settle down somewhere in Canada for a while. Because I've been to other countries as well, and that was the plan, that as a chef I wanted to travel many places.
Of course, try the food everywhere. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, but I think after I came to Taiwan, it actually changes my way of thinking and a lot of things because I went to many places in Southeast Asia and then, and also to nearby countries, and then I came to know that this country is really special.
Yes,
there is no doubt about that in Taiwan this place is really amazing, and I think many of the foreigners who lives here, they also recognize this thing that the Taiwan is really amazing place to live, especially for the foreigners.
People always say it's a hidden gem, right? Yeah. But the whole point of what I'm doing, especially what you're doing, the whole point of this show is to kind of introduce Taiwan, and there's people like this doing amazing things here, right? And I want people to know, I think that Taiwan shouldn't be hidden, right? Because people, maybe don't necessarily think of, when they're going to come to Southeast Asia, go to Taiwan. But when they come here, they start to think, what? This is a great place.
Yeah, I think
so they share the stories, right?
With 2.2 million people there and what they have done recently after the coronavirus, I don't think that Taiwan is hidden anymore. Yeah, people, if outside world doesn't talk much about Taiwan, that now these days, since last few months.
Yeah, that's true.
I think everyone on the planet, even living in somewhere where not many people are living, they already understood about Taiwan, and that's what the beauty of Taiwan is all about, and the people here. And it doesn't mean I'm not talking about only Taiwanese people. Yeah. I'm also talking about all the residents and the foreigners we call aliens. They are also, I think, when we come here, we see the things around, and that's how changes happen with me, and that's how, I follow things here.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it, man. Let's grab the next one, man. Yeah? I love it.
This one is...
So the next one is made with chipotle. Chipotle and a little bit of honey, sort of like a little spicy, sort of a sweet, like you were mentioning earlier.
And about you?
Yeah. So, what's that? Yeah, this is good. Yeah, whatever you need, I'll take the other one. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Okay. This is one of my favorites for sure, yeah. One of our best sellers, actually, yeah.
I can bet everyone would love it. Right? It has some sweet, sour, and then it is hitting on your tongue. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so chipotle is a smoked jalapeno, right? So yeah, I mean that's where the spice comes from. It's got that smokiness. It's got a little bit of spicy. We got a little bit of honey in there for sweet.
That's really good.
That's
no
good.
doubt.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Do you guys do any like wings or anything at your place? You guys do everything, I'm sure. No. I bet. You know what would be amazing
We
Do
have
like a
many-
wing night, like a buttered chicken wings, man. What do you think about that? People will be like, "What? Wing night, buttered chicken wings?" Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
those people who are watching this,
Yeah.
they must try this wing because it is somewhere you can connect this with the Indian food. You know, it's like
Okay. Yeah.
this is sweet, this is sour, this is has chili, this has spices, this has that exactly that punch which everyone likes on the tongue. You know,
Yes. I love Indian food,
good.
man, and yeah. Well, thank you very much.
not
Yeah,
the
so
butter
that-
chicken kind of thing, but it's
Yeah.
better
No,
than
no,
butter
no,
chicken.
but no, man. I wouldn't say that.
No,
You know,
butter chicken is butter chicken, and this is
This
you
is
know,
very
Butter
different,
chicken
yeah.
is different thing.
I'm a big butter chicken fan. So so anytime I go to, we do any traveling or we go anywhere like outside the country or whatever. If we see anything Indian, we'll just go in there. We'll try it and I'll get butter chicken. And my daughter actually,
Yeah, kids.
she
love,
grew up on
yeah.
butter chicken, so she just like she basically drinks butter chicken.
Yeah,
She
it's
loves it,
creamy and it's buttery,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it. Yeah,
just like
I love
that.
It. I
Exactly.
love it. Fantastic. Yeah. So,
Perfect.
how many locations do you have now, man?
Uh,
Can you name them all? There's so many.
yes,
so many.
that's on my. I can name them.
You can name them all. All right. Okay.
All the addresses, phone numbers, and
Really?
exactly
Oh
location.
wow. Okay. Okay. So you got a good memory. Okay.
I think
okay.
whenever we does MIK, we plan a lot.
Sure. Okay. How do you? Let's say you want to do a new location. So what's the process? You go scout busy areas, or what do you think?
It never happened like this
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Even from the first location until
Yep.
the last one,
Yep.
it never happened that we had a plan that we go there and find a place. No, it always happened that someone we know
Okay.
and that person introduce us to someone else
Okay. Every time.
every time.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And
okay.
someone else friend, someone's friend introduced to someone just like that.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
that's how we got to know the place, and that's how this thing came in our mind, and then we start planning about can we do it or not.
Okay.
If we can, we just go for it. We don't
Go
think
for it.
much.
Yeah, don't think. Okay.
And
I gotta record this part extra clip for my wife to watch. Yeah.
because the one more thing is like if you are doing business, especially restaurant business, the more you think, the more you dig, the more you get confused.
Okay. Sure.
Sometime in life you should go for it.
I agree.
Rather than keep calculating then it is good or a bad, plus or minus,
Okay.
less or more. Instead of doing that, just go for it.
Yeah.
And once you are done, maybe someone tell you or you feel it, because this is also a problem that many people gives you, some give you positive vibes,
Advice, of course.
and someone give you negative vibes. But end of the day, it is you who's gonna decide actually what you want to do with yourself and your plannings and your life or whatever it is. So it's also in the same thing in the restaurant business, that if you have done it already, now do all the efforts to bring it in a positive side.
Okay.
Even that few things went wrong, or
Sure.
you are
That
feeling
always
that
happens, yeah.
few things are falling, but you still have to stand on that side until your last breath. It's not that it's just went wrong and you just give up and you left. No, then
Okay, no, yeah.
then the things will be always. Life has this kind of things. It, not only the restaurant business, also in the life, like we goes through a lot of ups and downs.
Okay.
What happens is when we are going through it, just like we are an aeroplane.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
We have turbulence, and
Okay.
we know that pilot is going to handle it anyhow, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because we do not have any other option rather than just calm and sit down.
Okay.
This is exactly inside the restaurant business. Use your brain, calm down, go ahead, look the positive things, and just keep going on, because it is not going to stop. Even you see that you're in front of you, your baby is falling.
Okay.
Your restaurant is going on the negative side. Keep doing the positive things and just keep filling up, keep running, keep filling, keep running, keep going on and on and on. One day it will be gone. The negative thoughts will be gone. The negative people will be gone for sure.
So
And it will
concentrate
come.
on the positive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what is the
Okay.
life. It is
Concentrate on the positive.
Restaurant is also the similar thing. Nothing.
Sure.
Can we get one more water? Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it, man. So from Mayur, concentrate on the positive. Yeah. The
Yeah.
negative stuff will go away.
I think it's not only by me. Many people has
Sure.
every morning. Many people shares on WhatsApp and Facebook.
Okay.
So many good thoughts,
Yeah,
and they
okay.
keep sharing and they
That's
keep
true.
telling. The only thing is, if instead of sharing, if people start believing in it, also, it will make a lot of difference in lives. Rather than just speaking about it, you know.
Okay.
It's like that.
So that's the mindset. Okay, I
That's
like
the
it.
mindset.
That's the mindset of Mayur. I love it. Mayur mindset. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. Very, very nice.
I think that's the very basic thing I can say about the business.
Yeah.
And when I do any of the kitchen, anywhere in Taiwan, usually what we are doing is just in Taiwan now. And outside, even when we had opportunity to do, if I see that I'm able to do it, I just do it. If I felt like something I'm feeling is not correct, it's okay. That's fine. I just be on your side. What you makes you feel positive about it, and just
Okay.
keep going on. I think that's very important.
I like it. Yes, I think the negative thoughts are like the worst thing. You know, like when you keep it positive all the time.
Sure.
Sometimes we have like a huge event and you know, somebody will be like, hey, I'm on my way. I got 40, 50 people. And, you know, maybe my wife will be like freaking out. Like, no problem. We're a restaurant. We got food. We got drinks. When they come, we fix it. No problem. We can handle it. So just got to keep, for me anyways, that's what I think. I feel, of course, I would like to prepare, but if not prepared, just let's go for it anyways, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what when we had an internship in small, when we went through. Because me personally, I went through a school to learn the cooking.
Okay.
Then I went to many different hotels to clear my internship.
In India?
And, yeah, in India and also outside as
Beautiful.
well. And that's how I learned from the very big chefs that the most important thing is when the kitchen is super busy.
Yeah.
And everybody is so tense.
Yeah.
You have to compose yourself.
Yes.
And you have to calm yourself.
Okay.
Your body does not be crying or in panic mode. Yeah, it must be very fast. But your mind, your heart must be very composed.
Okay.
Then you know you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Only thing is, just as like, you know, I saw that movie of Batman. I tell you.
Sure, let's have it.
Yeah. In that movie, I forgot the name. I usually see very less movies. First of all,
that's okay.
most of the time I see movies, I just sleep.
Okay.
Within first 20 within,
That's the restaurant
within
life.
first
Yeah,
20 minutes, I think you know, my wife knows about it.
Yeah.
Then whenever we go out, we goes out for a movie many times, but
Just in
whenever
the movie theater out.
and I just sleep. So I saw in that one small trailer, I think that was the very big thing in the part of the movie, that the Batman has to jump. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And if he doesn't jump and he falls down, he's gonna die.
Yes.
And he tried many times, you know.
Yes,
And,
I know what you're talking about. Exactly,
yeah, and in that particular scene, that is exactly in the life is. If you go for a B option, you always have in your mind that if this goes wrong, then I'll go for the B option. You would never give your 100%.
Yeah.
You would never do your best because you know there is another B option.
Yeah. So have
Just
no
go
safety
with
net.
Yeah, just go with. There is no any other option, and that's how we deal things in MIK. Then when things comes to us, either it will be do one good or bad. There is no somewhere in the center. You know?
Okay.
Just like that. If it goes bad, just bow down and learn from it.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it goes good, of course, everybody can learn from it.
Win or learn. Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of like
there is
that.
no
Win or
like
learn.
okay or hi how or will be or fine kind of thing. You know.
Okay.
It just has to be either this way or that way. And of course, nobody wants to. Doesn't matter. It's a restaurant or whatever.
Course.
You know.
Sure. In life.
We all are people who wants to be successful, who want to have a good life, who want to have a successful things around, and everyone wants to have positive things. But even if negative happens with you, I think people should take it in that way that life doesn't stop.
Yeah.
You can learn from your mistakes, and then you can go back to your, you know, to the positive thing which you wanted to do, just like that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also think you probably get a lot of people ask you, you know, about restaurants. Somebody wants to open a stand or a restaurant or a bar, and then, you know, I will give advice, and then I will check up on them and be like, you know, how's it going? And are you ready? You find location, and then I find some people, a good amount of people will think too much, right?
Yes, exactly.
And we start. I read it once. It was called analysis paralysis, right? They're just thinking, and then months and months and months go by, and it's like, what's going on? You know, you opening or what's up? So I also agree. I mean, for us, we also started from a stand, and then you know, we weren't ready.
Okay.
We weren't ready for the stand.
Okay.
But we were walking in Danshui up the street, and there was a lady there. I don't know if it's real, but you know, there's the Indian milk tea where they kind of, you know, they don't stir. They kind of use the, you know.
Yeah, that's,
I don't know if that's real, man.
That's
but,
Taiwanese kind of milk tea.
Taiwanese milk
Indian
tea,
milk tea.
and the Taiwanese Indian milk tea, where they have the two cups and they don't stir. They just kind of
Exactly.
right? And so, you know, we talked to the lady. We know we're getting a milk tea, and we're like, "How do you get on this? You know, on this stand? Like, how do you get this?" And she says, "Oh, you know, you rent from this spot. The landlord is right beside selling sausages." And I said, "Okay, cool." And she said, "Actually, end of the month I'm finished. So if you want to, you talk to him right now." And we said, "Okay." We talked to the guy. He says, "Okay, one paying 33,000. You know, this is a very busy street. If you want it, you need to tell me like today or tomorrow." So I said, "Okay." So we went home. You know, not really ready, but you know, we're talking about it. I'm coaching soccer. I'm doing some teaching. My wife's doing some teaching. And then she really wanted to try. I said, "Okay." The next day we went, "Hey, boom, here's our deposit." You know, so we have 2 weeks to get ready. So we said, "Okay, let's go." We tried it. Definitely learning curve was like this, you know, because cooking and then running a restaurant is also a very different thing, right? So
Exactly.
it's a very different thing. I mean, a lot of people can cook, but to run a restaurant is very difficult. It's a very different thing.
Yeah, I think
And
yes.
so we learned the hard way. Sometimes we did well, and sometimes we failed. But
Yeah, there is
growing,
nothing
yeah.
wrong. It happened with me. I had a restaurant, and my first decision was very bad. And I opened in a mall where this was a new mall, and I opened up their restaurant, and which I had no much experience of malls and how do they deal with things.
Yeah.
And even though when I just first opened there, and I came to know that it was a big mistake.
okay,
It's okay.
Yeah,
Just went for it, and then I opened another one within 2 weeks.
okay, yeah, you got all the equipment, right? You're like, "Hey, I got everything already. Let's
Yeah, because
go."
I understood that you know, like if I open that particular space, I had a gut feel that it's not going to work out.
Okay.
So I think very less people knows about it, that within 2 weeks I opened the second branch.
Okay.
And it was quite tough for me because I literally didn't sleep for 2 weeks. You know,
Sure.
That time
Of
I had a lot of
course,
pressure.
Yeah.
And finally, I still run that mall for like 10 months or almost a year.
Okay.
Because I promised them I wouldn't leave.
Okay.
Even though this came into some kind of news also that, you know, like this guy opened there and he just closed at long back, almost 9-10
really?
years back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, it was experience, you know. Like,
Yeah, sure.
So
Of course. You have to
nothing
learn.
wrong, and nothing wrong with the mall, nothing wrong with anyone. It was just a bad decision, and that's it. That's how I took it, you know, it's like that.
Beautiful. Let's grab the next one, man. The next
Yeah,
one
sure.
is so I also like Korean food, Korean spicy food. So this is kind of a Korean sauce that we make
Okay.
sure just toss the wings in. So it's a Korean wing, man. So go
Wow.
for it. Help yourself.
Okay,
I'll
so
take
this
the-
you
I'll take
try
the
this
top.
one.
Okay. Get on there, man.
And wow, this has a lot of sauce.
It's not too spicy. It's not. The first round is not spicy. It's just chilling, man.
It's okay. I'm okay with spicy as long as I can breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of sauce on top.
It does, yeah. We actually have a group of Koreans. I mean, many Korean customers, but a group that comes in
Yeah,
on wing night, and they get this. And the first time they ordered it, I was so nervous. I got, "Oh my god, I only have this because I like Korean wings." But then Koreans come and order it. I think, "Oh shit," you know. But actually, they liked it, and they come all the time, and they eat these wings all the time. So
I think it's pretty nice.
it's not bad,
It's
right?
really good.
Not
Yeah,
bad. Thanks, man.
And not only Koreans, I think many Taiwanese would like it also as well.
It's a pretty popular one. You know, we have a
think
couple
we-
of fusion dishes, and that's one of them, and
And
it's actually quite popular.
It's not
yeah.
much spicy. I think anyone could have it.
Yeah, it's not spicy. It's not spicy. We can make it more spicy, but we put it in round one. The second round is a bit more spicy.
So
yeah.
you cook it in the sauce, or you just like?
No, so we started in the beginning marinating different kinds of wings, but it's hard because then you have to throw away a lot, right? And then we did one basic marinade, cooked it, and then we tossed it. in a different sauce, and that was okay, but we couldn't get them as crispy as we wanted. And then we just thought, okay, let's do the very, very basic wing, no marinade, no anything, and then we fry them and then we toss them in a sauce. So we have, I mean, to make 10 different sauces is pretty easy to do, right?
Yeah.
So you have the wings and then you just toss them in a different sauce and you know, throw them in the oven for, I mean, not too long. You just throw them in and bring them out. Yeah. Busy man, eh? Everything okay? If you need to take it, you're good.
Yeah,
you
if I'm going to take this phone, then will be another phone, and there will be phones, and it's going to be like the next 1 hour we are just picking up the phones.
Give the guy 30 minutes, man. 30 minutes. So after all these years, how do you keep the passion for cooking?
I think, because it's all about the teamwork. It's not only about Mayur Indian Kitchen. It's about the people who are working in Mayur Indian Kitchen. So for me, my team is really important, and I think that's what because not everywhere I'm cooking.
Okay, sure. To be honest, it's impossible.
Be honest, is they are the actually one who running the whole brand and who is running all the kitchens. Sure. I'm just a mind behind them.
Okay.
Yeah, and we talks a lot. We cooks together. We talks a lot.
Okay, a lot. Okay.
Yes, that's very important that you are well
communication with your
connected.
team.
You're very, very well connected with your team.
Okay.
Very well connected them as a human being, not as a owner.
Okay.
Not as a employer only.
Okay.
But just like one of them.
Okay.
They should feel it.
Okay.
It's not just by mouth only. They should feel it that you are there with one of them who is gonna be in a hot kitchen or in a bad time or any situation.
Okay.
And the most important thing is because you are the one who is leading the whole team.
Sure.
And I literally have more than 24 of chefs.
Yeah.
Who trust on my words, and they came all the way from their country and they left their wives, their families and everything, and money people can get anywhere. It's not a big deal. If they're not working here, they will work anywhere.
Sure.
But what is for me is more important is they trust on me, and they left their families and their everything in their country, and they come here on my words. So it's now my responsibility. Then I behave nice with them, and I really take care of them as my team, my family member. So this is very important for me when I does that. All those people who has compromised a lot.
It's tough to leave.
Now it's my turn to lead them, and if I have to lead them, I have to be better than them. Better is not only about cooking or show them that I am better than them. Better this means like whenever they are there, whenever they need me, whenever they are falling down, or whenever they are feeling tired, or whenever they are in any situation, I have to make sure that I am there to lead them. And that's how the staff, the people, they have trust in the brand, in the owner or in the company, and that's how we deal with things, and that makes the whole team works, and the whole teams actually move the whole restaurants in a positive way, together. Otherwise, in business, like that it's very difficult to find staff.
Sure, very difficult. Yes.
And that's how, if you do not have that kind of staff, it would be very difficult for you to continue the business and to run it.
For sure.
It's like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
So your kitchen staff, they all come from India or from overseas?
Some
or
are from
everywhere?
here, some are from India.
Okay. So you have a good mix. Okay.
We have pretty good mix. We have people from many different countries. We have people from India, and of course, Taiwanese. We have a lot of Taiwanese.
Of course,
because
we're in Taiwan.
As you are a restaurant owner, knows that most of the time we are totally depend on the local customers.
Sure,
and we need someone who can speak Taiwanese. And
sure.
It's more about to well connected with them to understand what they are looking for. And what they expect from us, those who are cooking inside the kitchen. So this connection actually does the good things, it's just like that.
It's and we're here, right? We have to have, my wife is Taiwanese, so we definitely we in Tianmu we have a pretty good mix of local and foreigner, but for
I
sure
think Tianmu's really
kind of a unique place like that, but we definitely need Taiwanese people.
Exactly.
And when we started, we actually were maybe 70% foreigner, right? And then Taiwanese, they slowly come. when we had our stand, I'm there and we're making the tortillas, right? And Taiwanese come and they're like, hey, we chat with them, and they go, I already tried this before. I go, what? Where did you try? They say, I tried the, they think is the Indian food because they see the tortilla, right? They see it and they say, are you gonna do the? I'm like, no, I'm gonna roll, and they're just like, wow, okay. But because we do this, we make horchata. It's like a rice water with milk and cinnamon and sugar,
okay.
right?
I didn't know
So we would do horchata.
That's cool.
And burritos and quesadillas and tacos, right?
It makes me feel like it's a lassi.
Yeah, exactly. So people would think it's lassi or milk tea, right? So that's why when we go to get Indian food, we love it, right?
It's cinnamon on the top.
Cinnamon on top. Yeah,
I can feel
sure.
it. Yeah, it's amazing.
So this is a traditional Mexican drink. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
Yes.
Wow, man.
And I love lassi, by the way, man.
It's good.
Yeah.
No, you love all the Indian food.
I do.
But to
love
be
it,
honest with you, I didn't try much Mexican food, but
Okay.
I love like everyone, the basic Mexican food which everyone knows about,
Everyone knows,
tortillas
yeah.
and
Of course.
especially the spicy food.
Sure.
And the blending of chilies, I love it.
Yeah.
I really like the tortillas. There are so many kind of tortillas.
Yes. Actually, for our tortillas, the corn ones, we used to import flour from Mexico, and then it was going okay, but the stability of the quality was not so good. And actually, in Mexico, like on the farms, they take the corn, they dry the corn, the fresh corn, and then they wash it. And they throw it in water with a little bit of like calcium, like a calcium powder, and they simmer for about 45 minutes an hour, very, very low heat, not boil, really, really low. And then they let it sit overnight. The next day they take it again, they wash it again, and then they grind it. And after they grind it, they put a little bit of salt, and then they press it out. And that's what we do with our corn tortillas now here. And since we did that, the sales of our corn tortillas is much better and better and better. It's very good, man. It's something
that's
that
good.
Because we get our corn from a local Taiwanese farm, and I mean when we need more, we get a whole bunch, and they dry it for us at the farm. We get it and we make those, and we grind about maybe every 2-3 days. In the beginning, we had a hand grinder.
Wow.
Because we need to know if people are going to eat it, right?
Yes.
Because in the beginning we had no corn flour, and then when we were able to bring it, we figured, Taiwanese, they love corn.
Yes.
So they're going to love it.
They love it.
And actually, the sales of the corn flour was not very good. So we thought, okay, that's very strange. So they didn't like it. And so before we try something new, we want to do something very small and start to give it to a lot of people. I mean, this is what we do. So we try to give it to a lot of people to try. And then if it's good, then we invest in something bigger, right? Because there's nothing worse than investing in the big grinder and then nobody likes it, And then you try to sell it for like 1/10 of the price, right? So I've done that before. I've done things like that before. You try to sell it, and then they're like, "Hey, I got this deep fryer. I paid $30,000 for it. Okay, I give you $2,000." Right? So it's like, shit, really?
Welcome to Taiwan.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. So this happens a lot. So the grinder is actually a grinder for sesame paste.
Okay.
So in Taiwan, they grind the sesame seeds and they make like a paste for like muaji or whatever. So we use that grinder because it's like a little bit of a wet grinder, and we use that, and the dough comes out really, really nice, man. So it's good. I'll bring some tortillas over. You can try if you want.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think
Good stuff,
this is something which, if we are here, like not only you and me, there are many people who come from different backgrounds and
Sure.
backgrounds, and they have knowledge about their cuisine at least. I'm not saying that you start doing the Indian cuisine and I start doing the Mexican cuisine. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the roots where we are come from.
Yes.
And many of the Taiwanese people, we know that they love to travel, right?
Of course, they do.
But still, they are not much familiar with the small regional cuisine of Mexico,
of course,
India,
of course.
or US, or Turkey, or anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think it is our responsibility that we give them a try, the things which we used to eat at our home, or those things which are not so popular in the world, but we know about it, right?
Sure, I agree.
Because
I
it's
agree.
good for health. It's traditional. It's tasty. It's cheap.
Yeah.
And then also, of course, because you are doing a business, that it's very important that you need
have
some
to make-
money.
you have to make income.
money. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it will be difficult for you to survive.
Sometimes we get complaints because in Mexico, Mexican food is very cheap. I guess in India, Indian food's probably very cheap. So sometimes people will be like, oh, I can, buy a lot of tacos in Mexico for this price. But it's very different because we're making everything from scratch, and we have this place, and we have all this staff, and we have so many things.
Just now, that's what the thing
very
I was
important,
talking about. That do not take the negative things.
Yeah.
Stop you doing the positive things.
Sure, I agree.
People would speak. Everything would speak. Maybe tomorrow there will be a thunderstorm gonna come down and say, Eddy, don't do this. Do this.
That's right. Yeah.
Listen everything, but do what you believe in.
I love it.
What you like it.
I do.
Those people who said the Mexican food is cheap and you are selling expensive, tell them go Mexico and try it. It's very cheap.
Yeah, it is very cheap.
You really can go there, and people, first of all, now no one says me anything.
Yeah.
People tells me if samosa is $5 or $10 in India. I agree with that.
Okay, yeah.
But go to India and try samosa there. You just bring some for me also. I will sell it.
Yeah, because I want some too. Yeah,
I will
love
sell,
samosa.
but instead of take it in a wrong way or negative way and hurt yourself, I think you should believe in doing what you are thinking. You understand the technical mathematics of running a restaurant.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Not everyone understands that.
Yeah.
Like a pilot understands how to fly a machine.
Yeah.
If tomorrow we start fighting with a pilot, it's just what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's a
Argue
very
with the
small
pilot.
thing.
Yeah,
and why we should pay for that? No one argues on that because that person has a skill.
Yeah.
So if you have a skill and you are doing it passionately, you are doing it fresh, and you are investing yourself, your family, your staff, place, everything. You do not need to explain each and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just smile and say, I'm sorry, but this is my price.
Yeah.
But I can do best for you. But I understand with your word that you have some kind of sourness that when people actually, pinch you on that this food is expensive or something like that.
Before I did, in the very beginning, when I was new, it definitely bothered me. But after now, it's a long time, so I also will say, well, we have overhead. This is our price, and
yes, exactly.
That's basically
because you understand the technical of thing what you are doing here, right?
Yeah, because sometimes I don't know about it for Indian food, but once in a while somebody will open a Mexican place somewhere, and it's very cheap, and everyone says, it's cheap, it's good, you got to be worried, and I go, hey, you know what? Good luck to them. See how it goes, and then 1 year, 2 years. People realize it's hard to run a business, because you need to make money, right? Of course. Yeah. So then they disappear. Places disappear.
It's also about a lot of things. You have a lot of cost hidden. You have to pay taxes. You have to take care of your family. You have to take care of your staff. You have to pay rents.
Yeah. You got to pay all the insurance, all this crazy stuff that people don't know about. Yeah.
So if you have to deal with all these things, you have to use the glass. You have to use the plates.
And then the glass breaks.
Yeah. You cannot serve people on a banana leaf.
It's true.
Banana leaf actually cost you more than the plate.
Yes, it will. Yeah, exactly.
In Taiwan.
For sure.
I think people understand, and some people, those who talks negative, they also actually initially know everything. But they just want to, some people like to gossip or something.
True.
Take it in that way. I think that's okay. People will understand that.
Sounds good, man. I love it. Yeah. Let's grab the last one of round one, and we'll get round two out. So this one is made, this is kind of a bit of a fusion one as well. This one is made with the gongbao jiding, that chili, like a cayenne. So cayenne. I fool around with that one a couple times, and so go for it, man. Take whatever you want. Again, not too spicy. This is round one.
So you blend this with spices, right?
Yeah, with some spices and cook them up. Yeah, pretty much. Not bad. So one of your restaurants is pure vegetarian restaurant. Yeah? And what was the motivation? I know in Taiwan there's a lot of vegetarian. But what was the motivation to just go, let's make one of the MIKs pure vegetarian?
Okay, because you are in restaurant business, I tell you that about the restaurant.
Sure.
If you search the popularity of that restaurant, it was really a very big and busy restaurant. We always had a lot of
Okay.
people in waiting there,
Yeah. Great. Okay.
and we were doing all good.
Okay.
We did not need to do it to vegetarian or vegan or anything.
Okay. Okay.
But okay. Oh, it fall down.
That's okay. I'll go grab it later. No problem.
Okay, so something happened. It's like with my daughter,
Okay.
and it made me feel like we are going in a wrong way
Okay.
because this word is struggling.
Yep.
And shishe,
Thank you
Wow.
so much. Yeah.
shishe,
Okay, we got
shishe,
it. Yeah,
shishe.
yeah. There we go.
Wow,
Okay, that's hot now.
it's okay. I'm a
you
tandoori
got
chef.
the chef hands. Yeah. Chef hands. No problem. No problem.
But this is really nice. Like,
Thanks, man.
thank you very much. Your staff is really hardworking people. I think they are doing they are taking care of all the tables.
They are.
They are doing service, and then they are listening to, because the boss is sitting in the corner doing a live show.
That's right.
So this place is really hot. This plate is really hot.
Yes,
they
very
can
hot.
give it cold. They can give it. He's on the live show. He's not gonna say anything now.
That's right. Yeah. No.
But you see, I tell you the good thing about, I think, because they given this plate is really very hot, so it means they really care about the quality of the food.
Yeah.
So I recommend you must visit Eddy's restaurant and try these wings.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
And later he's gonna give me 20% of the rest.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who comes in off of Mayur's recommendation, 20% into his pocket. Yeah. For Mick 11. Yeah.
No, I think okay. We do a lot of theme dinners, something.
Okay.
Maybe because this time it was too short for me because I was busy in something.
Yep.
But I think in coming days we will do one party for our theme party here in this restaurant, because
Okay.
I think at least
We can do, actually, we will do it at yours too. Let's do that. Yeah. I love Indian food, man. So,
Done.
and actually Taiwanese, sorry, I'm cutting you off. Taiwanese, I think, love curry. I think,
yes.
right?
Yes,
Like
yes.
the ones that I know, they love curry, right? So I would
Exactly.
imagine, yeah.
I
You would
think,
know better than me.
No, see, then again, I'll say it's a good thing about Taiwanese, and maybe someone is thinking that I'm buttering Taiwanese people. It is not. They love to try any good cuisine.
Agree.
You see yourself if you're in a night market and you see people are in queue.
Yeah.
You ask the last person that what they are selling. He or she even doesn't know what they are selling.
Yeah.
But they see that if there is a queue, it means something good. So
Yes.
that's what the beauty of the people, that if they see like people are buying something, they will go and try for sure.
They're willing to try something new.
They
I
love
love
to
that.
try.
That's the best.
We
yeah.
are the most, you can say, pathetic people to try new things. We just love our food so much that we do not try anything else.
I mean,
So
actually-
including me.
I actually though, if we go to Mexico, it's very like Mexico. It's just Mexican food everywhere, and people,
Yeah.
every meal is almost not the same, but people they're always eating Mexican style food. You can find maybe Chinese restaurant here and there, but that's about it. Yeah, so I agree with you.
And I agree with this Mexican lassi. This is
the
amazing.
Mexican lassi.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Mexican lassi.
This is really good. This is really
Thanks,
good.
man.
Wow, it's amazing. And this is really good.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Why did you keep this milk? Is
Why
this
is the milk? That's milk. That's milk. Just in case, because these ones get a little spicy, so we have it on there just in case.
Okay, just in case.
just
Then
in case.
there should be ambulance.
Yeah, just in case. Well, we can do that. Yeah.
Do you think that is it really that spicy that someone could have a milk?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we try to keep it, spicy, but we're not trying to kill people, right? So
Maybe many people who came before, few of them were Taiwanese, or maybe they didn't eat spicy food.
yeah. Well, actually, we've had a mix. So this is episode 41.
Wow,
We've done, I would say, about 10.
41.
41, yeah. So we've done about 10 or 12 that are Taiwanese, Taiwanese ones, and we've done that have been done in Chinese, in Mandarin Chinese. So of course it's easier in English for me, but I've done it in Mandarin. But it depends, man. I've had a couple. I had this one girl who's an Instagram influencer, all the way to the end. No sweat, no nothing. Just not Taiwanese. Yeah. So It's really it's hard.
I agree,
it's hard to say.
agree.
It's
That
hard to
was
say,
that
yeah.
was actually it's a myth that Taiwanese people couldn't eat spicy food.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
no,
many of
sure.
Taiwanese
Me
people.
too.
They
Me
can
too.
eat,
Yeah. And my wife is Hakka,
Mm-hmm.
so her family also eats spicy food.
Yeah, I
They
think
eat
that's
they eat
pretty
spicy.
common. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can understand.
I agree.
That's pretty cool.
Well, let's grab the next one, man. So the next one.
So what is the next one?
The next one? It should be spicier, not too spicy. It's made with a little bit of chocolate habanero. Yeah. Yeah, man. Nice and hot. Yeah. So you were saying you came to Taiwan as a chef, restaurants and hotels, right?
It's okay. Take it easy. Take it easy.
That went down the wrong
I
side.
like it. I like it.
That went down the wrong side. And
Because if you are eating,
and eating and talking, yeah, I know. I don't
especially
usually
if
do that.
it has chili.
Yeah. But how do you compare working as a chef in a hotel or a restaurant? Compare that to being the owner and running the whole show. So what are the differences? How do you compare those two things?
See, this one is good. I like it. On
This is the spicier one.
yeah, on
This
my
one is
tongue,
made
on
with
my
chocolate
lips, I can
habanero.
feel it's hitting. It's like boom, 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 like that.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
Ah.
Thank you.
So the thing is,
Yeah.
when you are working in a hotel and if you are working in a restaurant, I think it's a very vast difference between working in a 5-star hotel and working in a
I'm just
small
saying bye to
restaurant.
my guy there. Yeah.
And
See you, man.
I remember when the first time I got interviewed by a newspaper here in Taiwan. That
Yeah.
time I had a small takeaway shop,
Okay.
and when they came to me and she asked me like, "What happened to you? You are a 5-star hotel bloody sous chef, and then you are here open in a small night market
Okay.
where you people even cannot sit."
Yeah.
And then I said, "I don't have money to open such a big restaurant. Working in a hotel is a different
Exactly.
thing, and whatever I have in my pocket, I just want to start my business with that only."
Love it. That's the best
In
way to do
in
it.
the kitchen is in a hotel is someone else's money.
Okay.
So you are more, as per me actually, I don't know how other people works, but if I'm working in a kitchen where I'm taking such a huge salary from a owner from a 5-star hotel,
Yeah.
I think I have more pressure than I have owning my own kitchen,
Really? Okay.
because
Okay.
I know I need to be, first of all, whatever they are paying to me,
Yeah.
I have to be make sure that I should worth it.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
in
sure,
my
sure,
own
sure.
restaurant, maybe I could be 99.2% or 99.5%.
Okay.
But in someone else's property, in a hotel, I had to be like 110%.
Wow.
They always feel like that we need this guy in this
Okay.
place, because they
Understood.
never ever thought like, we paying him 100, but he's doing for 99 only.
Okay.
You got my
understand.
point?
Yeah. Of
So,
course.
first thing was that. The second is, of course, in a in a 5-star hotel, you have to take care of many documents,
Sure.
which you do not need to worry about when you are having in your own business.
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't matter how much clean you are, how much perfect you are, how
Yeah.
many stars you have.
Yeah.
But you still have to report someone. End
Yeah.
of the day, job is a job.
Sure.
You got my
Yeah,
point.
Of course.
And
of
in
course,
your
yeah.
business, you know that if you are doing right things or if you are doing wrong things, you will be responsible for everything.
Yeah.
In someone else's business, doesn't matter if you do right or wrong things.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
have to report someone, and your good things, you will be responsible, or for your bad things. It all depends how you deal with your management,
Sure.
how you deal with owner, how you deal with who you have to report to. In
Okay.
your own business, I think it's just like your baby.
Sure,
The way
of
you're going to
course.
feed your baby, the way it's going to be grow up, it's just same like that.
Yeah.
Third thing is money,
Sure.
finance.
Yeah.
When you are in another boat, you're just paying for the ticket.
Yeah.
You are free of your mind,
Yeah.
right?
Punch
You
in,
know the
punch
end of the
out.
day you're gonna get your salary. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter whatever is the business is.
Yeah.
But if you are in your own business, You have every day counting of each and everything.
Yes.
The air condition is on, the light is on.
Exactly.
The people are
yes.
you know, the average check is how much,
Yeah, how
etc.,
much
etc.,
per head.
etc.
Yeah.
So this makes you feel more about nervous.
Sure.
And if you are doing pretty good job and you are making a lot of money, then what happens on good side is that you become so lazy or you become so happy.
Yeah.
It goes in a positive way, also in a negative way.
Okay.
You know, positive way is when you know you are successful and you are making a lot of money. So what happens is you become lazy and you just enjoy yourself rather than focusing on going for the next step and the next step and the next step.
Before. Yeah.
And if you are in a positive way, you take it you take this money, put it to one place and say, I'm gonna go for the next one.
Yeah.
Next one is not meaning that you must need to go for another restaurant.
Okay.
You can invest that money again back into the machine, into the pump house.
Sure.
To make things better. Just like when, as you were saying,
Yes.
I can have this glass, I can have a better glass, I can have a better plates, I can have a better location, I can pay my staff better.
Yes.
Right? There could be more bonuses, there could be more parties, there could be more positive things.
Yeah.
That's how I deal with things. I think that's what made me feel like if I'm working in my own place and working in a hotel, that's the few differences, you know, it's just, I think that's very important.
Okay. Beautiful. I love it, man. That's very good. And you prefer your what you're doing now, I guess, yeah?
I think, as I said, it's not that I'm just trying to hide something or...
Sure, no.
I feel proud on myself.
Sure.
I feel proud, but I feel proud more on my team rather than myself because Mayur Indian Kitchen is not only about Mayur.
Okay.
It's about the more than 60 people who are working for day and night.
Okay.
You know, and sometime out of the working hours.
Okay.
Sometime early morning, sometime late night, sometime even break times. So there are so many people who are doing a lot of good efforts, a lot of good things in the team. Okay. And that is our job to appreciate them as a human first.
Yeah.
As a good employees, as a good person, as a motivator, as a good chef, as a good service person, as a good dishwasher, everything. And that's how we deal with things, and that makes a difference, you know. It's like,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. You can be a motivational speaker, man. I love it.
No, I don't do TED Talks.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. Oh my gosh. I love it. Let's grab the next one, yeah? The next one is made, occasionally we're able to get our hands on fresh jalapenos. There's a couple of farms on the island that will grow fresh jalapenos for us. Not specifically for us, but we take them all. You know, they say, hey, we got 10 kilos. How much you want? I said, well, I take all 10 kilos.
I saw the pictures, I think.
Yeah. So it's good stuff.
I saw the picture.
Yeah. So we either make the big ones, we kind of hollow them out and we make jalapeno poppers. And the small ones with the small ones and the seeds, we make this sauce. It's a pretty popular sauce, yeah.
I saw the picture of those chilies.
Yeah, okay.
Can we get two more horchata?
Yeah. Thank you, yeah. So, you have a pretty big emphasis on live music, it looks like, right? All your places or just one?
No.
They all have a lot of live music?
No.
One is a live house, right?
It's just like...
You have a stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in one of
the
your
reason
locations?
is, I tell you one thing.
Sure.
It has also a story.
Let's have it.
I never thought to, you know, like, it doesn't make sense, Indian restaurant and live music.
Okay.
What makes sense is Indian restaurant and ghazal, Indian restaurant and Bollywood dance, Indian restaurant and, you know, we do a lot of traditional Indian songs and more poetries, like ghazal, but not the pop songs or, you know, loud and people are shouting and smoking shishas. It doesn't happen in an Indian restaurant.
Okay.
So I used to go some popular places and I really love those places.
You love them. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
I was
just
sitting
because
there.
You love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just,
good.
you know, once in a while you want to go to a beach where no one is there and you want to, and it's just, you're like, make yourself feel comfortable and relaxed.
I love it.
You want to get your energy back.
Sure, of course.
Exactly same as like you one day you want to go to a club, you want to listen to some like boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
of course. Yeah.
And you just enjoying yourself.
Okay.
But some gentleman, he just challenged me like, like, you are here in this place, you cannot do this. We are very good restaurant, etc., etc.
Oh, okay.
So he challenged me, and I took it in a positive way because I do not actually, when people, to be honest in one simple things, I think most of the people who challenged me or who said me those kind of negative things,
Sure.
they just boost my energy.
Okay.
They just
So you
fuel
feed
me.
off of the negative.
They
Okay.
fuel me to go, just go for it.
I
Just
love
like
it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I never say back from my mouth.
Okay.
I say it by my action.
Okay.
So
Nice.
this is how a thing happened, that when I was doing something and someone told me this kind of things, and I just smiled and I left. It took me only 2 months to understand the whole concept. How this live music works, how
Yeah.
people works. And I went to I also mentioned his name. I went to a very old Taiwanese guy.
Okay.
He's I don't know if he's listening or not.
Okay.
I went to his place. He sells instruments.
Okay.
And he has a lot of PA system and lights and
Okay.
this. I literally went to this guy and I said, I want to learn all this from you.
Okay.
And he asked me like, why?
Yeah.
Because usually Taiwanese people does that only because they learn those things, they take those equipments and they give it on rent,
Yeah,
or
like-
they
like
maybe they
specialty,
sell it.
yeah.
And he said, you even cannot understand anything. And I said, teach me. I want to learn.
Okay.
I want to try it by myself because I don't think that I can hire you full time in my restaurant because
Yeah.
you are such a big lauban,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that. And
Okay.
he told me that people like him, if someone call them, they usually charge like 2,000, 3,000 for an hour.
Okay.
For just to taking care of PA
Yeah,
system
sure.
and mics and lights and everything. So I said, okay, if you teach me, I'm gonna buy all the lights equipments from you.
Okay.
And that's the deal.
Okay.
We bought things from him. He understood my concept, and he came and he teach me. And then, by the time he understood that this guy is just not a businessman,
Okay.
I also indulge myself into the PA system.
Okay, yeah,
How
sure.
does the DJ thing happens? How
Sure.
how do you mix things?
Okay. Yeah.
And then the lighting systems and equipments and the power, this and that.
Okay.
Just like you are doing this all setup, right?
These are actually my karaoke mics. These are my karaoke
So
mics.
exactly,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
he taught me all those things, and I just opened up this restaurant and I many people.
Did it have a stage already?
No,
That's the one
the
with
time
you-
when I
okay.
bought the time when I had this place.
Okay.
This was a Apple showroom before,
Really?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
and after it became a coffee shop.
Okay.
And the owner of this place is just next to my restaurant,
Okay.
and he
okay.
told me that this place is closed.
Okay.
Are you interested? And I said, I just have like 20 meters away from you in my restaurant. Why I'm gonna open this one? He said, you can try something different.
Okay.
And then this thing happened, and someone challenged me, and I thought, wow, this is the best time to try this, new concept of having Indian food with live music.
Okay.
And
yeah.
then add some shisha and drinks and bar.
Yeah, that's great.
And
I love it.
Many people, including my family, said it's gonna die
Okay.
because it is not going to survive.
Okay.
So there was an additional spoons of fuel inside,
Of course. Yeah. That's the fuel.
So
yeah.
After it became a challenge for me that whatever it takes, I have to make sure that just do it. And I rent this place and I call everyone inside there, all the musicians and something. I want to do this. In the beginning, I had no idea about how to plan and how to did all those music things and everything. But
Yeah.
by the time I learned, I had a lot of mistakes, and by the experience, I understood. Okay, if your food is good, if your motive is good,
Yeah.
people will be, just keep going on, and
think
that's
so,
how.
too.
That's how it happened, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which one is that? Is it number 6?
This is 6.
Six, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So how are you finding all of these new musicians? There's another glass right there, brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
of course, of
I'm
course.
not actually.
Okay.
It's
Because
very
I always
easy.
see new musicians coming in and trying and playing at your place, right?
I think in the beginning there was some different people, and then different people, and then
Okay.
different people, and we are keep mixing with more and more musicians.
Sure.
I think there are so many nice musicians here in Taiwan.
There are very, very good ones.
Yeah, you can repeat them or you can find more new one. And I think if we are not charging money from the people, and we are giving them all those free live music to them. So I just thought that keep going on with the different music each time. Sometimes people complain, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, but it happens. That's how I learned in my business, that people will be keep saying. It is you who is going to decide actually that what you want to be, you know, it's just like that. Exactly that, not that everyone is going to appreciate in your life whatever you does. Sometimes it goes wrong, but that's their angle, right? You watch it from a different angle.
Of course,
So musicians, when I call them 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, and that's how. And whenever someone comes to us, if we feel we can put them onto the stage, why not? Yeah, of course. Yeah, they don't need to be very experienced or not experienced, and that's how it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good. I love it. So I love live music. We also get some live music coming in here.
Yeah, I saw that you do a lot of karaoke,
we do
right?
karaoke, man. Next time, I mean, I know you're a busy guy, but next time we do, we'll come out here.
Yeah.
The cool thing is the karaoke works really well, and we do like mostly in English. But actually, if you need other language, I mean, it's easy to find online, right? You just go online, very, very easy. So there was a few karaoke's where I would have people singing in German. I had an Indian couple sitting in the corner. And then they said, "You guys have Indian music?" I said, "Well, what do you want? Let's see if we can find it." And we found it, and they sang an Indian song, Spanish. It's fun. It's crazy, and the whole crowd comes in. People love it, and then also the Taiwanese come in, and they come into this place, and they're eating like some exotic food for them. And they're having a couple of beers. We do like local craft beer, and then they just think, "Wow, like it's something very different than what they're used to," right? So we try to do something like that too.
If you are doing different things and you just follow your heart, maybe sometime it doesn't go good also, but just keep doing it, and
for sure.
One day people will understand your motive, you know, and that's how the things just goes on. That's very important.
We're always willing to try something like almost anything, I mean, unless something's crazy, but we've done like a salsa night. We show like the UFC fights. That's mostly because I like UFC, right? We have to have a little bit of something that we
like. Why don't
like,
you make a ring here?
Make a little ring here,
For a ring.
Yeah, because I'm too chicken to go in the ring. I want to watch it,
And then
so we watch,
like somebody's like punching, and then just go outside on the road.
Outside,
and the police is coming there.
Police comes, exactly. So I mean, we try to do that. We do karaoke, we do live music, UFCs. When World Cup comes, of course, we do World Cup. We've tried salsa night before. We've tried a lot of different things. So some things work, some things don't work. And,
it's okay. I think just keep going on. Something if doesn't work, it also teaches you for the next time. I think that's very important. That if something doesn't work, end of the day, it makes you, it gives you experience of whatever, you know. That's very important. It's not that everything you do start work, you know, then it will make you feel bored.
Sure, of course. Yeah. Too easy. Oh, everything I do works. This is great.
Exactly.
Beauty. Let's grab the next one, man. Yeah.
So this one is about.
The next one is made with, the little bird's eye chilies, the little small ones. So this is made with.
I know. Like, we do that. We do that also. We do that
use
also.
them too. Okay.
We do that also.
Okay, there we go.
So this one is going to be very spicy.
It'll be a little bit spicier for sure. Yeah. The thing about the fresh ones, you make it, sometimes it's very spicy, and then it kind of goes up and down, right? Because fresh, right?
Hi how,
yeah, not too bad.
Oh.
Good? Get in there.
Now it is hitting.
It's hitting, yeah. So you're importing, right? So you have an online store or a physical location as well, or for your spices and all that stuff. So how long has that been going? You've been importing. You have your own spicing, your own spice shop kind of thing, right?
Yeah, this has also happened because of some gentleman. He tell us
Yeah.
Something about, it's
So your best ideas come when someone challenges you. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
a kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like we are always looking for, not only I think me, any of the restaurant,
Looking for.
we are looking for good things,
Yeah.
which is reasonable,
Yeah.
which goes as per our pocket, which allows us to give people a reasonable price.
Sure.
Because if you buy saffron from like top quality from Iran,
Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah,
It's
so-
impossible. Yeah.
so we thought like we should start importing things by ourselves.
Okay.
And that's how it happened that we learned a lot of things that how to import and how to go through FDA, how to do all the checkups, how to do all the documentation and etc. And that's why now we have 3 locations.
Really? Okay. So, are you the biggest importer now of the Indian spices? I mean, do you?
I cannot.
You cannot-
Disclaimer.
Okay.
Disclaimer.
Okay. Cannot say that.
I
Yeah.
cannot say anything, and even if I say,
Yeah. Okay.
and
Never mind.
it hurts anyone's emotions.
Okay,
or
okay,
something,
forget it,
Or
forget
Eddie
it.
says anything, take it in a positive way. It's a live show.
Sure. Yeah, it's a live show.
It's
There's no
okay.
editing. It's a
Yeah.
live show. Yeah.
There is no biggest or no smallest. We are
Okay.
importing a thing,
Okay.
which is I think the reason behind of importing thing is we always need a lot of
You need a lot.
unique stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
If you just get the everyday, just like we are having these hot wings, right? Just imagine if you need something, you maybe after 1 year you are bored of this. You want to do something else.
Okay.
Then you will go local, right?
Yeah.
But you do not find anything which excites you.
Sure. Okay.
What are you gonna do? What we do, we listen our grandmom stories.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Sure.
She
sure,
always
sure.
have different stories.
Yep.
And one day you say, Grandmom, I don't want to listen to that story. Tell me something else.
Yeah.
So same thing we went through. Like, okay, these things are already here, done.
Okay.
I want to find out something else because where I'm gonna find out in my roots.
Okay. Sure.
Go back in India and
Okay.
find out something they have new. And that's how things happened. That I went to India. I found out many things were new there, which were not there 20 years back. And we start importing those things, and that's how the idea of having an Indian store, and then recently it became an international store because we found many things which are very unique, not easy to find here in Taiwan.
Okay.
Start importing all of them.
Yeah, that's
All of
great.
them, yeah.
Okay.
So mostly the vegetarian things because vegetarian things are very difficult to bring in because I think that's good also. The FDA is too strict here in Taiwan.
Okay, yeah,
And
it
if
is,
you are
yeah.
importing things, they go through a lot of proper paperwork and a lot
Okay,
of things.
okay,
So that actually I think is good, very good.
good.
Also
Oh,
in
it's
Taiwan
great.
because
Yeah, sure. They
if you are
keep the people
importing things,
safe.
it has to be safe and it has to be tested.
No GMO
It has-
and
yeah,
that stuff. They
exactly.
keep it all
So
up. Yeah.
that's how it happened, and we have got all these places where we are selling all those fresh things.
Okay.
And even if it is rice or flour or
Yeah.
salt and spices and everything,
Yeah.
I think it is giving us also a new, it's just like refresh your menu, refresh your
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Also, the people who are looking for those things, they are also feeling happy about because they can find out
So
many
are you,
things. there.
are you able to provide other Indian restaurants then with this?
Yeah,
with
we are
this stuff?
selling
Yeah?
already.
Okay,
Yeah, we are
okay,
selling
okay.
already.
And that's so that the relationship is good then with,
many of the
between the
Indian
Indian
restaurants,
restaurants. Yeah. Okay.
It's just like brotherhood,
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
and
I
it happen
agree,
in
yeah.
business. You have competition with people.
Of course.
But
yeah.
you also have a brotherhood with them. You also have, we are like many of us who has, of course, we have competition.
Sure.
We are in restaurant business, so yes, but we are also friends. We also share things, and sometimes we also share the bitterness between us. It happens. That's a part of life.
Of course, yeah. For me, about a month ago, I had another Mexican restaurant chef. He came in here. He's actually a good friend of mine. And I had him on the show, and everyone's like, "What? You're promoting another Mexican restaurant?" I said, "No, this is my friend. He's got a place downtown. We're up here. He's a good guy. He's got good food, and so we had a pretty good show. It was fun. It was fun, and I just want to, share the stories. But I also know some some people don't feel the same, but I'm glad that
No, because
it's tough.
Those
'cause
people who doesn't feel the same,
Yeah.
they have their reason for not feeling the same.
Yeah.
If you are doing such a positive stuff, you are
Yeah.
doing such good thing.
Yeah.
You have something in your mind, maybe which everyone could not understand. And the thing is, if more and more people tomorrow start eating the Mexican food,
Yeah.
imagine.
Sure.
50% of the people, if they start eating Mexican food,
Yeah.
do you think the 50% of the Taiwanese people can sit inside this restaurant?
Yeah, no, definitely not. Of course not. Yeah.
They
agree.
would. They on the Monday they will eat here, but Tuesday they will eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
So many 100% of the people
Yeah.
in this country, they eat Chinese food, Taiwanese food,
Sure.
Korean food. Do they eat that food every day in the same restaurant? No.
Yeah, no, of course not.
So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you are serving something good and if you talk about it, people love it, people try it, and you tell them what is good about it, what is bad about it, what is bitterness, what is sour, what is chili, what is that, they respect you. You earn their respect, you earn their trust.
Okay.
And maybe they will go to that Mexican restaurant,
Yeah,
and
sure.
they will come back here, and
Yeah.
then they will go there, they will come back here. The moment people start understanding this thing, they would understand actually the bigger picture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
If tomorrow Google says, sorry, this map is not for anyone, we
Okay.
are going to use it, our staff is going to use it only.
Yeah.
How are things going to be worked? Someone else will find out. That is not
Yeah.
not a big deal, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But
That's true.
what is wrong into if you show the people the right way,
Yeah.
and then you ask them, okay, this is the right thing, this is the wrong thing, this is the this. You choose what do you want on what particular day, and that's
Yeah.
how things happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yes.
agree 100%.
So
man.
let the people speak. It's okay. That's all.
Yeah. And it's good. I mean, I think everyone also has a different style, a different sort of seasoning, and
Exactly.
yeah, it's very good. Yeah.
McDonald's and KFC, they work together, neck to neck, right? And many other brands, when they do the same thing,
Yep.
it doesn't matter. It's okay. People
No,
still
sure.
go for it, right?
I think. I mean, I've been here for maybe 16, 18 years,
Wow.
and I've seen Indian food, the rise in the popularity of Indian food. So now I see more and more Indian restaurants.
Yeah, when
coming
I
and going,
came
right?
to Taiwan, I remember
Yeah.
in Temu, I used to come here to Saffron.
Saffron, of course. Yeah,
I
Saffron's
was
very
one of the
famous,
biggest, you can say, appreciator. I always loved their food whenever
Yeah,
I came,
Saffron's
and
delicious,
I
yeah.
still believe that they are doing really well.
Yeah,
and who
Saffron's
is not
good.
doing well? There are many restaurants, like so many restaurants, especially Indian restaurant, open
Yeah.
in last couple of years.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever is their inspiration, or maybe the Taiwanese people, or they wanted to
Yeah.
open, or maybe the
Yeah.
owners are Indian, whatever it is.
Okay.
The good thing about is that we all are sharing the Indian spices, the Indian cuisine to the
Okay.
people.
That's good,
And
yeah.
the more people they eat it, maybe 20% people don't like it, but the 80% people, those who like it,
yeah.
they come back, they come back,
Yeah.
they come back, and,
And
they
tell
try
their
each and
friends.
every one.
And they tell their
that's
friends.
how,
Yeah, that's the business. Yeah.
That's the business. That's
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
works. And
yeah.
in a circular thing, just like that.
And I also think, again, curry. I mean, Indian curry is incredible. I love it. But I think Taiwanese, they love curry, right? I think they've tried maybe Japanese curry and maybe Thai curry. And then so this is what I think. So they'll definitely try the Indian curry, and they love the Indian curry.
Yes, exactly.
I love all curries, but I have to say that Indian is because for me the seasoning, the heavy spices, and the heavy flavors. I'm drooling now.
Because
thinking
you
about
love
curry.
it, you are Mexican, you
Yeah,
love the
we have to,
blending of
yeah.
spices and this,
Yeah,
that's why.
yeah.
But there are many curries, there are many cuisines,
Yeah.
which does not have spicy.
Okay.
In India, people are sometimes
Sure.
they just ask us like everybody eats spicy food. No. In
Yeah.
India, we have kids, we have
Yeah, of course.
those people who doesn't like spicy food.
Okay, sure.
And that's how it happens. It's not that in Mexico everyone eats spicy
Yeah,
food.
no,
right?
they definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it happens, I think, everywhere. Yeah.
Sure.
Where because here the people they eat more less spicy food
Sure,
or less
sure, sure.
salty.
Yeah.
So the mass of the people they choose not to be too much spicy. But
Okay.
there are a couple of
Hey,
people
guys.
who
Hey,
there
guys,
are
how
a
you
couple
doing?
of people those who loves
Yeah.
spicy food. I think.
Yeah, sure.
so it's like that.
And it's funny because when I go to Mexico, I eat pretty spicy, but you go to Mexico, and if you ask for the very spicy, you can't even eat it. It's so spicy. They have, when you go to a taco stand or something in Mexico, they have all the salsas, maybe 10, from like no spice all the way to really spicy. And we take a little bit of each one, but the ones at the very end are crazy. This crazy spice.
I
And
understand,
sometimes
I
you see like children just... and you're just like, wow, that's a spicy one, man. And they're just like, oh, no problem. I eat this one all the time. So it's crazy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is like that if you are used to of eating that much spicy food, and even if you are a kid or you are a small girl or you are a big guy, if you are used to eat.
Yeah.
For example, now if we just go and start running here like 5 kilometers, maybe we cannot.
Yeah, probably
but
not.
Those kids or those people, those who are running for, especially like me, I cannot. But yeah, if I practice 1 day and 2 day and the 1 week, 10 days, I will be like just
No
like
problem.
that. Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Speaking of spice, man, we're on the last wing, all the way to the end, no problem. Yeah. So this one is the spiciest, I think.
Spiciest? Okay.
Spiciest, yeah. So there you go. Oh, you're taking the bottom one, huh? All right. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming.
The spiciest one.
Spiciest one, yeah.
And what is this made of?
Scorpion, Trinidad scorpion pepper.
I'm a scorpion, by the way.
There you are. Okay. Perfect. So, how did the COVID-19 affect you with the business? It's a big question, I know. How did you do with that? Yeah, I mean, we have to ask because we have a lot of restaurant people, and you know, some people is good, something's bad, you know. If you want to share.
Yeah, this one is spicy. Yeah.
Yeah, spicy, right? Yeah.
This one, I can feel the. On my tongue.
Spicy one.
So you blend it with the sauce or what?
Yeah, this is spicy. That's usually when people go for the milk. Yeah.
It is not that spicy, but yeah, it is spicy, no doubt about that.
Okay.
So the COVID-19, I think.
COVID-19, yeah.
The COVID-19, I think in Taiwan.
Sure.
I think, first of all, I would say thanks to the CECC and the government.
Taiwan has done fantastic for COVID because a lot of
No
places,
doubt about that.
a lot of places had to close. Yeah.
Not close only.
Yeah.
You can see my.
There you go. Yeah, don't touch your eyes, but just don't touch them, and you're okay.
This is spicy, yeah, man. Okay.
That was a spicy one, yeah.
So about the COVID, I think you are doing pretty good job. Many of the people, I think they support us during the COVID,
Yeah.
and that's how we did.
You started doing delivery, right?
Yeah. It was
You
like
still do delivery now, yeah?
we still do, and it was like
Oh, it's a killer.
almost 2 months, I think. Yeah, 2 months. My tears are about to come out. Anyways, why? Because in CECC, you know, I saw one thing very when the COVID started, like the media in the world, they made it so big that even the things were not so bad in Taiwan and the world around, but they made it like a huge bubble, and
Scare people.
scared people and scared everyone, and you know, everyone was.
One more? You want one more glass? No? You good?
Everyone, I think, was talking about it, and this made this COVID so huge.
Yeah.
I know that in the beginning it was, of course, the people had to take precautions and something, you know, but one time what happens is you should take more actions rather than speaking on internet.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Just imagine if the government or the CECC or anyone, if they just, are you okay?
I'm listening, yeah.
So
I'm good, yeah.
if these people also start talking on the internet, no, they took action first, and they did whatever best they were supposed to do at that time, and that's why I love this country, you know, because they treat their people first. Those who are living here, those human lives are very important instead of talking on the internet. Yeah, of course, because it was a really. I remember in January, you know, when someone told me about this thing and I found on internet and I saw this is going on. Yeah. I told my staff that this is going to be very big. Yeah. It is not going to be just like come and pass by. Okay. It's not SARS kind of thing.
It's a long time. Yeah, SARS was kind of quick,
yes.
Right?
Yes, very quick. So I told them is like this time is we have to be stay together, and this one if pass by, we will be all lucky. But if doesn't pass by, and Taiwan, we are now doing this show and we are safe because
sure.
I think because it's a lot of effort by the good people out there.
Yeah.
Starting from like everyone who is doing things from scratch, the airport authorities and the government, the doctors, especially to the doctors, you know, doesn't matter how. I think all the doctors in this world is doing a great job.
Fantastic. The
first time people, we ever come to know actually, you know, that the doctors are really like, you know, why they are called gods on this planet.
Sure.
And this disease, I don't know, I'm a very small person to talk about this, such a big thing. But I think Taiwan has set one example for the whole world that, you know, if you really care about people, instead of keep talking, do it. Instead of talking, just do it. More testing, more checkups, more precautions, more checking, more testing, more precautions, and you can save everyone. And here we are all free. There now is nothing.
Even now is I mean, you can, before everybody's have masks and, you know, everyone's kind of like a little worried, but I think now even they don't even check, and, you know, because we're doing well.
No, but
I mean, now things have gone well.
Because we are inside, we don't know what's going on the borders, what's going on the airport.
Sure. That's
but
true.
They are,
That's true.
of course, they are going
over
to
there.
Very, because I've seen people like who are got quarantined for 2 weeks or more, longer than that. Some people got quarantined for 3 weeks, and I think they are taking so many precautions. That's why we are safe here in the city.
It's very good. That's very good.
And I think everyone should follow that. You know that.
I think so too, and I think Taiwan should be kind of recognized for doing something so good. Yeah, because I mean, like my daughter doesn't think it's very fair that she still had school, you know, because she knows everybody in the whole world, no one's going to school, but
exactly.
But she has, you know, Chinese New Year, and she just finished school yesterday, right? Because your kids go to local school, or,
yes.
So they just finished maybe yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
So my daughter's like, what? But I think for us, I think. In this area, a lot of our customers, they trust us, and we actually, I mean, definitely everybody, every restaurant, every hotel, everybody felt the COVID, but we did okay here. I think we did okay. It's going to affect everybody's business,
of course.
But I think we did okay. We did okay through that, and we're continuing to do okay. And how about the Mayur Indian Kitchens, man?
I mean,
to be you're honest, in different locations, right? Different locations, so.
Yeah, few of the.
Did you feel different location, different pinch? Yeah.
Of course, we felt the heat and things, but we were more worry about the team.
Okay.
Because you know, one more thing that if a company is running for so long and the owner is making money.
Yeah.
So of course the company or big company or doing business for a long time, they have some financial.
I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah, of course.
But the employees, they are totally dependent on the salary.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say this thing that we never fired even a single person out of the team.
Okay.
And
all right,
we give them extra few, you know, things because this is the time when they actually needed us.
Yeah.
And they knew that restaurants were empty. They knew that things are not going. And this is the time when you show your hand to your people.
Yeah.
And that human touch and the help actually help you to boost the business.
Okay.
So business went down like 100 to shoot.
Okay.
And then it came up because, as I said, the first thing what I did was to tell everyone and raise the alarm.
Okay.
That you have to work hard for not let this ship sink. You know, it's like if this sinks down and then we all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Yeah.
So
of course.
better work hard, move fast, and just keep raising.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Keep doing the good things. What you are doing, you don't
Yeah.
need to worry about anything.
Yeah.
You do not need to worry about what's going on. Be safe first of all, because
Okay.
you do not know who's gonna happen what.
Yeah, of
because
course.
it's not visible at all.
Sure.
And
Sure. Yeah.
if you take care of yourself, if you take care of your friends, you take care of your colleagues, you take care of your guests,
Yeah.
the business would not fall anywhere.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So
I
that's
agree,
how
yeah.
we did, and we had bad months, but
Yeah.
we had good time also. And I
Okay.
would say thank you to all those people who were there for that time, because maybe they had some also plan that they wanted to help, and they had funds to spend for Indian food especially. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
yeah.
lucky, you can say. Yeah.
Good.
But
Well,
we survived it. We survived
That's
it.
good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and now it's good. Summer should be so far not too bad, right?
Yes.
Pretty
And
solid
I
summer.
think
people are staying, right? Because no one's traveling, right?
Yeah, and then recently I see that except US and India, I think many other countries, they learned a lot from those who are doing good, and
Yeah.
they start preventing, and they took a lot of measures, and they are coming back to the life again. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
it's quite hard,
Of
it's
course.
tough.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
not, the life would not be same like before. This is what 100%.
Yeah.
I don't see any of us or the future generation
Yeah.
would be same
gonna
what
be
we
different.
had. Yeah, it's gonna be different, and
gonna be different,
we
yeah.
should take it in that way. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and that is why eating vegetarian and having vegan life is really important. But
Okay.
as I said, when I went to the vegetarian in this life, I found that
Can
take
you feel?
take it by your feel, not by
Okay.
force.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Sure.
I really have issues with those people who do it by force. It's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. That's.
and
yeah.
there are people who has their own wishes.
Sure.
Some people feel heaven into the meat. Tell them, convince them, request them
Sure.
why the vegetarian are good.
Okay.
And they would listen to you.
Sure.
But if you push them,
If you try to force it down their
force
throat.
it down, even a small kid is not going to listen to
Exactly,
you. Right?
it's true.
It is exactly the same. Those people who provokes other people. No, you just go for meat.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly,
so
yeah.
this is all about, if you talk nicely to them, if you request them, if you please them, if you tell them, you give them a knowledge why it is
Yeah.
good. Why would people would not change? For
Of
sure,
course, of
change.
course, yeah,
But if you
yeah.
think just by pushing them and saying bad words to them and
Yeah.
they would change. No, I think
No.
that's the biggest
When you do
problem.
this,
Yeah.
people if you start to push, then their guard is up. Like, wait,
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
going on here?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
of course. Yeah.
let the people follow what they like. Yeah, but you can convince them. You want to love meat, you eat it, no problem. But
Yeah.
try more as you can save more animals.
Sure.
You can save more lives. You can do good things. But you say no, this is the only thing, correct thing.
Yeah. And if you like meat, you're bad. Yeah, it's like, whoa, okay.
No one is.
Yeah.
No one is. How could you say that this is
No,
the
yeah.
only right thing?
Of course,
Or
of
that
course.
is the only right thing.
Agree,
This is
I
the
agree.
thing, just like that.
Agree
exactly.
100%, man.
So even that's how in Mayur Indian Kitchen happened, that we went through from this to vegetarian side. But to be honest with you, almost all of our staff are 80 to 90% are vegetarians.
Okay.
And they eat a lot of vegetable, and we do not feel proud of it. It's just normal,
Okay.
It's just very
Okay.
normal.
Yeah.
It's very basic that we eat a lot of vegetables and lentils.
Okay.
We are
I
a
love
lot
lentils,
of depend on
yeah.
lentils most of
Okay.
the time.
Okay.
And that's I don't need to preach them to eat vegetables and this. Just they are, now these days internet and social media is so strong, so powerful.
Very strong, yeah,
People can
yeah.
find out the facts and everything on that. You don't need to preach them about, this and that, exactly like that.
Okay.
Exactly.
I agree.
Simple.
Very cool, man. Well, we finished. We made it all the way to the end. What do you think? No problem?
Shisheri.
Last one was a little bit rough. A little bit, yeah. But do you have anything you want to say to the Mayur Indian Kitchen fans, friends, family out there before we go?
I want to say to the fans of Eddy,
Oh, shit.
Mayur Indian
Okay.
Kitchen fans already know if I'm talking since 1 hour. I think you are already get bored of
Okay. No,
you
this is
must
great.
try all these hot wings, and
Yes.
the last one, it's gonna make you cry for sure.
gonna make
so
you
if
cry,
you
yeah.
if you love, I literally had tears in my
Yes,
eyes.
no, it's good. We got it
and
on
I
camera.
I
yeah.
can eat very spicy
Yeah,
food. So
for sure.
so you must come here and you try these wings. And this guy is really passionate what he
Yeah.
does.
This is what we're doing, man. We love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
We
and
love
it's
it.
not only about food, it's about the lights and the system and the equipment, the way he's doing things. I can feel that, I can feel the vibes, good vibes here. So you must come here, you can try. And I think for about me, I don't know nothing much to say, because I think we were already talking about myself and the business since 1 hour.
That's why you're here, you're the man.
Yes,
That's why,
try this food. I think it will be very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for
guys
calling
so
me
much.
here.
Thank you for coming.
my pleasure.
I know you're a super busy guy, and I'm so happy that you came. I appreciate it. I know you're the busy guy. Yeah.
That's how thing
That's how
happen.
it works,
That's
yeah.
how thing happen. I would also say this, that you have gone through, as you said, that you have been here since 15-16 years.
Yeah.
And you just now, he was telling me that how it was quite difficult to find people here, those who are passionate, who understand the responsibility. I would say my best wishes for you also, because the food is really nice. It's one of the best spot here. It's in Themu, and the guy is passionate. I think everyone must try. I'm not just saying for buttering him. He's not going me 20%. But yeah,
little money under the table. Yeah.
I think, but that's how we can help each other in the community. That today I'm trying his Mexican food. Tomorrow I'll invite him for trying Indian food. That's how the community works, to helping each other, rather than pulling and pushing each other. That's very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching the show. We've got a link to Mayur's Facebook page, bottom. Go check it out, and we'll get you guys next week. See you next time.
Bye bye.